Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Welcome to the new week, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome to May. It's gonna be an exciting month for sure, not that it hasn't been exciting up till the end of April, and we had our solstice and new moon in Taurus just this weekend, right? But yeah, excited about more stuff that's gonna be coming up and coming out in May. I'm gonna start with an oracle deck today, the Wisdom of the Oracle. I also was guided to get out my Keepers of the Light deck, so we're gonna get some guidance from the Ascended Masters towards the end. So stick around. Okay, let's see what we have for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Collective today. And by the way, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to click the like button, to subscribe to my channel, to leave a comment. It helps me circulate this message to more people. Also, I added a link to my podcast to the description area. You may want to check those out. They are around different topics on mindfulness and finding your calling and healthy relationships, all kind of things. And speaking of which, May is a mental health awareness month in the US, so this topic is very near and dear to me, as I've suffered from abuse, emotional abuse, actually, and physical abuse as well, you know, for as long as I remember myself. So it's been a big topic for me, and I've get so much knowledge about it when I already experienced abuse as an adult, and then I had to go back and kind of relive a lot of my childhood experiences as well. But anyway, I've done my homework. I feel like I'm ready to write a book about it, both my personal experience and the knowledge out there, because there's a lot more knowledge these days than it was even 5 years ago, not to mention 10 or 20 or 30. So yeah, and I was actually shocked that so many people still don't have enough information about the topic. I myself only found out about it after I was abused, which is weird, especially for me, since I've been into psychology and philosophy for so many years, but this came as a shocker to me. So I'm gonna be sharing a few posts on that in May as well. I will definitely do blog posts on my website, but I might actually do some videos too. We'll see. Building blocks number 28 for Divine Feminines. Yeah, so even if you're taking baby steps one at a time, know that those are important building blocks of the big palace you're building in your life. What about Divine Masculines? Okay, we got two cards, peace and regeneration. I love them. Peacefully regenerating. What could be better? Yeah, it's a very, I'm getting this warm, fuzzy feeling when you can do this on your terms and you can have fun with it. It's almost like, you know, when you're laying in the sun in the hammock or in the beach and you're just savoring the moment. That's the energy that I'm getting for the masculines. Okay, that's a good start. Let's see what the tarot is going to tell us. What's the energy of the feminine? Today's going to be a simple reading, so I'm not going to go too much into like many questions. So we're going to check the energy of each of the twin collectives and what's going on with the connection, and then I'll pull cards from the Ascended Masters of the Keepers of the Lights. Okay, we have the Tower and the High Priestess in reverse. That's interesting. The world of the High Priestess is gonna be rocked, baby. What about masculines? Oh, Six of Cups. What's going on with the connection? Four of Cups. Okay. Have 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's clarify the Tower and High Priestess. Let's clarify 6 of Cups for the masculines. Okay, at least it's not flying away too far. Wow, cool. Queen of Cups. Let's clarify 4 of Cups. Sorry, I'm kind of in this trance mode a little bit today for a few reasons, but you know, let's just say those are the remaining aspects of the eclipse. Let's clarify 4 of Cups. Gotcha. Temperance, bottom of the deck. Yeah. There is certain imbalance that needs to be balanced out in the energies, and it's kind of too big of a range of topics where the balance is needed to be talking about it. So I'm just gonna leave it with you guys. Just think about what can you make more balanced of your life today. Is it your time management? Is it balancing, you know, work-life balance? Is it balancing on you know, spending time by yourself and with other people, or maybe whether you are driven by a logic versus your intuition, or whether you give too much or take too much. You know, just I'm giving you some ideas. So for the feminine, we have the Tower and High Priestess in reverse, and there is the Ace of Wands as an explanation. Yeah, so what I'm getting here is that this is a time of action. It's like the energy of the divine feminine has been set on fire, right? There's not gonna be like quiet sitting around, you know, reading tarot, you know, by yourself or something. It's gonna be action time, right? Tower is about that. It's like it's sudden and it's just gonna rock your world, change your life, right? It's about changes and active changes. Something that will bring extra awareness and even ascension to you, divine feminine, right? Maybe I'm hearing with the building blocks card that you will find certain missing parts of the puzzle that will help you build the much bigger picture in your head of your personal story, of how this world works, you know, whatever. But this is gonna be, maybe this tower is gonna be one specific event, but maybe it's not even that devastating, you know, in any terms, but it's gonna hit you big because it will be that remaining part of the puzzle that will help you build on it and kind of complete the picture of a lifetime, I'm hearing. Wow. For the masculines, we have 6 of Cups clarified by Queen of Cups. Yeah, so masculines are being in nostalgic, lovey-dovey energy today, but more importantly, apart from them just flowing in that energy, swimming in it, let's call it that way, but more importantly, those warm moments and memories that they have of their feminines in their mind are helping them get inspired by them. And in the most kind of common way of, you know, being inspired by their kindness, generosity, even fun nature, I'm hearing, right? And certain innocence. That this will, maybe some of them thought it was a sign of weakness or it looked stupid before, but now they see the beauty in it, the richness in it, and the love in those situations and those qualities that you possess, and they're going to be inspired by that. Of course, feeling the love for their feminine, you know, it's a no-brainer. and being inspired to do more of that, be more of that themselves. And of course, it's always a little bit through the pink glasses in these situations, works both ways, but as long as it works, who cares, right? We're kind of idolizing each other anyway, whether we like to admit it or not. Sometimes more than others. And then for the connection space, we have 4 of Cups clarified by 7 of Cups. There is a bit of a confusion on where the connection is at the moment. You see this grumpy face. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't even know where we are. This confused face, it's like, I wonder, what is it? Are we friends? Are we romantic partners? Are we on speaking terms? Is it okay if I send a message? It's gonna be too bold of a move? Or since we haven't spoken for 4 months, it will be weird? You know, it's though that kind of, but it's a connection space. It's actually shared between the twins, this kind of uncertainty. So what I'm getting is a guided message here is that of course, remind yourself that it's not a regular 3D relationship. And as much as Divine Masculines may be trying to fit it into a certain mold, a certain template, Divine Feminines are much more aware that it's not and it shouldn't be, right? It's good, and our brain still is asking us to compartmentalize and to try to fit that relationship into something, right? Is it friendship? Is it working together? Is it lovers? Or like, what are we doing here? But just keep reminding yourself it's not really about that, and whatever it is, wherever you are on your journey, it's a blessing in its own kind, because it's helping you uncover more treasures. Speaking of the Treasure Island card that I had in one of the recent readings, uncover those new treasures about yourself, your potential, and your even ambitions. I'm getting, yeah, it's interesting word here. Okay, let's get the card from the Keepers of the Light for the Divine Feminine. What's the advice from the Keepers of the Light for Divine Feminine Collective? Hilarion, Divine Healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Yes, it's definitely your light, Divine Feminine, is supporting your Divine Masculine big time. Just remember to keep some for yourself, to recharge, to be able to keep helping people, right? Need to fill up your own cup first. And actually, this is also about the Divine helping you heal certain things. And it's actually fun. I got that idea actually just this week, that because I'm a healer myself, and I heard that message that the more you heal others, the more healed you become yourself. And it's almost like a subconscious process, or some people believe it's more of a divine kind of payback for what you're doing, the service you're doing for people. But again, as long as it works, who really cares, you know, who does what over there, right? How does it happen? It's pretty cool that it doesn't require you to go through a lot of trials and tribulations, right? But naturally, the negativity of the past is getting removed, and it's helping you heal quicker and not have to consciously suffer a lot by going back into that pain. Rebuilding, reprogramming you on the subconscious level, which is so much cooler. Okay, what do we have for Divine Masculine? What's the advice from the Keepers of the Light for the Masculine Collective? Okay, we got, I don't know, it's one card, so it was 2. Jewel, cool. Dharma unfolding. It's an interesting card. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Yes, and those cards about peace and regeneration, they're also reminders. Taking steps to happiness, that's what matters. I love this part that you're on a path and Dharma unfolding. Yeah, it's the divine timing kind of card in this deck. Okay, I hope this has been good for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon.